Welcome to the world of endless noodles. It all starts here, in a facility that consumes a mountain of flour every single day. Inside these 5-ton mixers, precision is key. A secret blend of high-protein flour and minerals begins its transformation.
This is where the magic happens. The alkaline water strengthens the wheat, giving ramen its legendary chewy texture and golden hue.
First contact, millions of pounds of pressure compress the crumbs into a single, continuous sheet of solid dough.
The aging process happens on the fly. As the dough is ironed and stretched, it develops the strength needed for the high-speed cutters. Layering creates the core of the noodle. By folding the dough, we create a multi-layered structure that holds soup better. At this stage, the dough is incredibly tough. It can support its own weight over hundreds of feet of conveyor. Scale is everything. This single line produces enough dough in 1 hour to feed an entire city. To ensure non-stop production, the dough is stored in these massive looping towers, providing a buffer for the next high-speed stage.
Now, the solid sheet is about to be reborn. Thousands of blades are ready to carve the dough into the strands we know.
Every batch is tested for elasticity. If the dough doesn't bounce back perfectly, the AI rejects the entire roll. Humidity is controlled to the second. In the world of premium ramen, the environment is just as important as the ingredients.
Phase 1 is over. The foundation is set. Now, the giant sheet becomes a forest of noodles. The transformation begins. A single sheet of dough is now carved into thousands of perfect noodle strands by a battery of high-speed steel blades. This iconic wavy shape isn't just for looks. These waves create air pockets that allow the noodles to cook evenly and hold more flavor in every bite. Now, the noodles face the steam. This 200-foot-long pressure chamber will partially cook the strands at over 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Gelatinization occurs in seconds. The steam changes the starch structure, locking in the chewy texture that defines premium ramen.
Gigantic fans circulate the heat with hurricane force, ensuring every single strand is steamed to absolute perfection.
Strength testing is continuous. The noodles must have the perfect snap, soft on the outside but firm at the core.
Logistics at this scale is a masterpiece of precision. Millions of servings move through these veins every hour. Controlled cooling is vital. High-velocity air stabilizes the starch, preparing the noodles for the intense heat of the frying stage. Precision cutting. The infinite river of noodles is now divided into perfect single-serving blocks timed to the millisecond. Automation handles the load. Each block is perfectly seated in its own stainless steel cage, ready for its final transformation.
Flash frying. This is the secret to instant noodles. The heat removes moisture in seconds, creating tiny pores that allow the noodles to rehydrate in just 3 minutes. In this golden bath, the noodles become a crispy lattice, light and airy, yet strong enough for global shipping. Phase 2 is over. The noodles are forged. Now, we prepare for the mega packaging and global logistics. Welcome to the Aromatic core. This is where the soul of the ramen is born, a high-tech laboratory dedicated to the perfect savory broth. A master blend of over 20 spices is tumbled in these 2-ton mixers, ensuring every single grain carries the exact same intensity of flavor. High-speed precision. In less than a second, the soup base and vegetables are sealed in airtight foil, locked away from light and moisture. Whether it's packets or cups, the scale is staggering. Millions of units move through this grid, heading for the final seal. The hermetic seal. High-frequency waves fuse the lid to the cup in a millisecond, creating an unbreakable barrier for long-term freshness. Every cup is given a digital identity. Traceability is paramount, allowing us to track every ingredient back to its origin.
Mega Robotics handle the heavy lifting. A single arm moves enough ramen in 1 minute to stock an entire grocery aisle.
Welcome to the Noodle Fortress. Millions of meals are stored here, organized by a digital brain that never sleeps.
Engineered for survival, these boxes are built to withstand 5,000 pounds of pressure, ensuring the noodles remain perfect through oceans and continents. Destination, the world. These giants are ready for the final journey, connecting the factory to millions of homes. Maximum efficiency. Not a single inch of space is wasted. One truck carries enough ramen to feed a small town for a month. Across oceans and borders, the noodles travel. A global phenomenon delivered with industrial power. Phase 3 is over. The giant is packaged. This is the unbelievable world of the instant noodle factory. Beyond the machines lies the science. In this high-tech fortress, every batch of ramen undergoes rigorous testing to ensure engineering perfection. Alkalinity is the secret to the perfect chew. We measure the pH levels to the decimal point to guarantee that legendary golden hue and elastic bite. Tensile strength is everything. Our noodles are designed to be resilient, absorbing soup without losing their structural integrity or becoming mushy. The science of the pour, our flash frying process creates millions of microscopic tunnels, allowing the noodles to rehydrate in exactly 3 minutes. Shh. We look at the atomic level. By analyzing the starch-protein matrix, we ensure that every serving delivers the exact same nutritional value. Flavor is an exact science. Our digital noses verify the intensity of the broth, from the roasted garlic notes to the deep savory umami of the soy. Engineered for longevity, we push our packaging to the limit, ensuring that your ramen stays as fresh as the day it was made, even 2 years later. Safety is our priority. We scan for heavy metals, pesticides, and microbial threats using DNA sequencing technology, leaving zero room for risk. The global journey is tough. Our packaging is designed to survive thousands of miles of rough seas and bumpy roads, without a single broken noodle. The final seal of quality. This hologram is our promise of excellence to millions of consumers around the globe. Success is data-driven. Our AI systems analyze millions of data points every day to refine and improve the world's favorite comfort food.
The verdict is in. Perfect taste, perfect texture, and 100% safety. The Giant is ready for the world.
Phase 4 is complete. The science is proven. Now, we witness the final journey to the dinner table.
The journey of 1,000 miles ends here. From the giant silos to your kitchen, the essence of the factory is ready to be unleashed. In just 3 minutes, the industrial magic of flash frying is reversed. The tiny pores open up, absorbing every drop of the savory broth. Taste meets technology, a global comfort food that bridges cultures, delivered with the precision of a laser and the heart of a chef. Every night, millions of these units are enjoyed across the globe, a testament to a supply chain that never sleeps. The cycle of perfection is endless. As you enjoy your meal, the Giant Factory is already preparing the next wave of innovation. Real-time logistics. From New York to Tokyo, we track the pulse of the world's hunger, ensuring the giants are always on the move. Convenience, quality, joy, the 3 pillars that have made this factory a cornerstone of modern life. Through wind, rain, and snow, the giants are delivered, because a perfect bowl of ramen is worth the journey. A masterpiece of engineering, a triumph of taste, the instant noodle factory, where every second counts. One factory, one mission, feeding the world, one wavy strand at a time. This is the unbelievable world of the Giant Ramen Factory. Engineering at its most delicious. because perfection is never instant, even if the noodles are.